Peace and blessings. What's good, fellas?
All, all is well. How are you?
I can't complain, man. Going with the flow, man. Good to see y'all, brothers.
Same,
You too.
same.
You too.
One blood MC in the building.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No doubt, no doubt. The Set Magazine New York is in the building. Of course, the Set Magazine Florida is hosting this situation. Big shout to T Real, big shout to Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Holding things down for us down there in Jayville,
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Salute to the whole Jayville bike set, man.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
whole
Appreciate
yes.
set.
it.
Appreciate it.
You know
Appreciate
what
it.
I'm saying? Definitely. And definitely salute to all of our friends and sponsors and supporters, you know what I'm saying? Just friends, you know what I'm saying? As you see people right there in the back of these brothers on the top row, you see you see most of our sponsors down there in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the ladies for highlighting them and keeping us up to date. Of course, the ladies are showing us everything that goes on down there, but they definitely zeroing in on our friends and sponsors. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, and it's all love, man. So listen, man. Please, fellas. My name is Seb Black. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm up top in the Set Magazine studio up here in New York. You know what I'm saying? I know your brothers are down there in Jacksonville, Florida, you know? So please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your club, man.
Okay. So I'm Professor. I'm the president of One Blood. We have actually been around 4 years, going on 5 years next year. That'll be our fifth anniversary, man. And we just ride our Harleys and we do a lot of community events, not along with us, along with the bike set, in Jacksonville as well, man. And we just try to do good things.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, bro, won't you try to press? Can you try to slide over a little bit so we can get you in the frame a little bit more? Just a little bit. Here you go. All right, cool. All right. And who's the brother next to you? Brother, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on? This is C Note. I'm the VP here at One Blood MC. Again, piggybacking on my president, we do our best to join up with other clubs in the city to do charity events. We have a few of our own that we do, but we try to team up with the 99s in the city and put on a good show for the city when it comes to helping out the community.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, first things first, I noticed in your logo, in your on your cuts, you know what I'm saying? I saw the Harley Davidson sign. So I'm only going to figure that you have to have a hog in order to join your team. Am I
Yes, sir.
correct?
100.
Yes.
100.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, well, before we get back to the logo, let's talk about what hogs are your brothers riding, man?
Well, I'm a road king, man. So I
Same
just,
here.
yeah, we actually both road kings. So, but we have everything in our club. From CVOs to street glides, road glides.
Springer soft tails.
Yeah. So
Okay. Can I get it? Can I get a year on those road canes? I'm gonna put, all our Harley riders, we have to put everything in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a year on those road
Oh
kings?
yeah,
What year you riding,
100%.
Prez? What year you riding,
wait,
Prez?
Oh, what year? Oh,
okay.
I'm at a '07 right now.
I got
Okay.
I had a 20 and a 16.
Okay. So listen, are we going to stay with these road kings, or are we going to take it somewhere else eventually? I mean, for y'all too, is that what it is when it comes to the Harleys, those road
Oh no, I
kings?
mean I'm looking to add a road glide to my stable to get some more yonder, get some more miles in. But through the city and just everyday riding, my road king does everything I needed to do. I mean, with or without the shield, I got my music on that I need. I can't complain at all.
No
It's the best
doubt,
of both worlds for me.
I'm
no
just a
doubt.
I'm just a road king man. I'm not doing anything else. Riding the road king.
We got a road king guru right here. You know what I'm saying? Sure, ain't nothing wrong with that. Salute to the people checking in. I want to acknowledge our folks checking in. I see our brother Jersey checking in from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I know he's on that BMW S1000. Big shout to the sister Dope Girl Nay. I know she's on those fancy hooked up hogs, sis. I see you with that big wheel in the front. You know what I'm saying? Also, I see our brother tuning in from Gooned Out Riders. MC coming out of New York. Big shout to you, One Eye Bandit. I see you. So shout to everyone tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, getting back to your cuts and your patch, what's the story behind your patch?
So One Blood MC was originally we rebirthed it back in 2020, and we rebirthed it. We brought in the three colors that we have, which is the black, gray, and the red. So those are the three colors that represents us here in Jacksonville. As you know, red is the blood that flows through all of us. We chose gray because we are neutral to the city, and then black. My brain just slipped me. Oh, come on. Pick it up.
It's all good. It's all good.
Black is black.
Yes.
That's it.
Black is black.
Black is beautiful. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
I'm with you. All right, indeed. So listen. So I think your club has been here for about 4 years, right? About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, may it be our
Sounds like?
fifth year.
Okay, cool. Are y'all guys founding members of the club?
We
Yes.
are.
Okay,
It's
cool.
actually, let me go back. It's 17 founding members,
Oh,
to be honest.
nice. So when y'all guys popped off, it was 17 strong initially.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Okay, cool. Are y'all guys? Look, y'all guys look like y'all vets on the bike set. I know the club is only a couple years old, so I'm assuming y'all guys were in other clubs before.
Yes, we were. We were all actually we were all in a club before,
Okay.
and we just decided to go in a different direction, and that's when One Blood was birthed in 20.
I tell you, that name is very unique, man. When you revamp whatever you're doing, and then go with the name One Blood, man, that's a big change right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. No
Appreciate it.
doubt. No doubt. No doubt. So listen, man, when it comes to your club, when it's time for expansion, how do y'all guys look into getting new members? Like how do y'all gain membership? How's your process usually work?
Yeah, sure. So we're actually, for the past, we are just talking about that last night, man, and we're just looking for guys that fit into what we do. You know, guys with good character, guys that are doing the right thing, and we'll bring them in from that point. So we're actually trying to expand here, and we're trying to expand out of town as well. So we're at year 5 coming up, and hopefully we can start doing that, in the near future.
No doubt. No doubt. Now I know Florida's a big state. So speaking on out of town, let's talk about how y'all guys usually ride, man. Do y'all guys ride from Jayville, like from Jayville to Miami per se? That's about 6 hours, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
Yes.
y'all can get some cool riding in Florida, but do y'all guys actually hit other states as well?
Yeah. So, matter of fact, shortly after Christmas, a few of us are making a Key West run. So we're doing a mile marker 0 from Jacksonville. So we have a few members doing that. From there, I mean, the temperature changes a little bit here in Florida, but not too bad. But come late February, early March, we'll make a couple of Georgia runs and possibly go to Carolina. It just depends on where the events are and how schedules are lined up that we'll, travel the state. The big goal
No
is to try
doubt.
to hit that 10 to Cali. The plan to try to do that in 26. So
Okay.
that's a big goal for us as a club to try to do.
No doubt. That sounds huge. How about you, Prez? Do you have anything up your sleeve, or you have any plans or hitting any destinations in the near future?
Well, just to get out and ride, it doesn't matter where it is, just to have that camaraderie, just building camaraderie. That's basically what I want to do. So we have a lot of things planned. As VP said, man, next year we're gonna hit a couple of different states next year. So we're just gonna ride and do what we do, give back, and keep going.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, the questions I ask is not really to get into club business. It's just about general because everyone operates kind of differently. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? And people like to know how, just to learn.
right,
Some people learn and some people are okay, they're doing it like we're doing it. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So let me ask you, when someone wants to join your club, right? They're interested, or maybe one of their coworkers is down with y'all guys. What's the process, man? How can they kind of go from scratch and trying to be a part of your organization?
Got it.
Well, so here at One Blood, we have a clubhouse. So, we ask that person, they come around and hang around the clubhouse, so we get a good feeling of who they are, what's going on, and just, learn who they are. From there, we'll invite them on a few rides, just to see their character, how they ride, how they're perceived within the city. You don't want to, unfortunately, get someone who has some bad vibes somewhere that can also tarnish your club the same. So we want to make sure that person also has a good vibe within the city as we take some trips. Then from there, they can start their process to become a member of One Blood.
Mm. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Excellent. 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 Um, Let me see. I have a few things that I wrote down. Let me see if I could throw it out there real quick. Um, what role does your club play in Jacksonville, on the Jacksonville set? As far as the Jacksonville motorcycle club culture, are y'all guys you hitting all the bike nights? Do you try to hit all the annuals? Does everyone on the set know about your club? Like, how do y'all
Yeah,
guys maneuver on the
yeah,
set?
sure. So we usually hit everybody's anniversary when it comes to the anniversary. So the anniversaries run from January to December, and we're to everybody's anniversary. And we try to go to everybody's different bike nights, but that just kind of depends because different people are working and their schedules are different. But we try to get out and reach out. So everybody in Jacksonville knows about One Blood MC.
No doubt, no doubt. Have y'all guys had an annual party, anything like that, or just something that y'all do on a
Oh
regular basis?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We've had what, two, three, four annuals. And then we have a regular bike night every fourth Friday. So,
Okay,
and then, our club, we run our club out as well. If anybody else wanna do anything, they can come here. So
okay,
uh,
all right.
we're here.
Well, let's take a little time out to talk a little business. Then I like this. I like this talk. So first things first. Please let people know where One Blood Clubhouse is located and what days are y'all guys open for people to stop by.
The One Blood MC is located in Jacksonville, Florida, 1820 West Scott Street. We're like President said, we're every fourth Friday is our bike night. But we are open to other nights. We may just be up here chilling, so folks may just swing through and come hang out for a minute. We've had other clubs reach out from out of town stating that they're coming in town. So if they're coming in town and want a place to go, we will open our clubhouse for them just to come hang out and have a good time. If we feel a crowd is coming, we'll call a vendor in to serve food or sell food, excuse me, so that everybody can grab a bite to eat, and we just come out and have a good time and hang out.
No doubt, no doubt. And once again, you said that your club is available for rentals as well, right? We're talking about baby showers, repasses, all that kind of stuff.
What
Whatever you need.
whatever it is,
All
whatever it is,
right, excellent.
we're open.
That's what it is. Come on, Florida. You hear it right here. The brothers are open. They open for coming through to relax, have a drink with them, but they also open if you need a beautiful space. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you have access to DJs and photographers and all that good stuff as well.
Right.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right. There it is. Big shout to One Blood doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? We see you.
Appreciate
It's
it.
a big
Appreciate
shout
it.
to our brother who just tuned in. I see him in the comments, your brother Dennis. Dennis, salute to you. Dennis is actually the founder of a group up here in New York. They call Freedom Blocks. And Freedom
Okay.
Okay.
Blocks, well, I would call them legal stunters. You know what I'm saying? They're the first guys that actually went to one of the events, and they had their ATVs, but they pulled up with their ATVs in back of their pickups. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they were riding dirty and wheeling all over the place. No, they brought their shit legal to the destination, unloaded them, and did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. The bike may be look like a stunt bike, but I know it's insured and registered. You know what I'm saying? So when I call them legal stunters, they're not out here running lights and wilding out. They're grown men who like to have fun on their bikes.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
Actually,
saying?
yeah,
So,
same here.
no doubt. Salute to you, Dennis. We see you, man. Word up. So Dennis, we're here with One Blood, man. We're gonna get back to One Blood. They're down in Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? And we shouting them out. They're one of our friends down in Florida. They're one of our sponsors as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to acknowledge these brothers, you know what I'm saying, and let everyone know what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? So listen, fellas, can y'all two brothers um tell me about a ride that you can't forget, a memorable ride that One Blood has done? Give us something, man. Come on, give us a story, bro.
I'm. It's funny you asked that question. We had our monthly meeting last night, and at the end of the meeting, that was one of the conversations as we were planning out 2025, what rides we wanted to do. And riding in the city is fun, it's great, it's a good time, but it's always something on a trip that that's a lasting memory. Somebody accidentally running a red light. We go to a restaurant and the waitress serves one and not the other, or somebody who came in late got their food first at a rest stop or a gas stop, somebody does something of missing the wrong gear or your ride, just doing one of those little, unthoughtful things throughout the process that just becomes a lasting memory for the trip. So as they always say, it's not about, where you're heading to. It's not the destination, but it's the journey of getting there. And that's where the fun comes in. Is somebody pulling up next to you because they thought they put enough gas in and we still 10 miles from our next gas stop, but they gas light on. So they pulling up and pointing at the gas tank. So it's all little unique things from each trip that always brings back a memory that we can sit back and laugh about and just have those, as they say, inside jokes on that we prepare for the next trip.
Yeah,
No doubt.
it's just fun, man. I mean, because we have what 18 or 19 different characters, and we just get down together and just have fun and just make memories happen.
That's what I'm talking about. Speaking of those rides, man, well, pretty much you're both on baggers,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
so how do y'all deal with the rain? Do y'all keep rain gear in your
Oh yeah.
bag?
Yeah. If in the city, I mean, you may or may not carry your rain gear, but if I know or we know we're going out of town, rain gear is one of the first things you pack. I mean, one of those things about owning a Harley is you got to carry a few things. So one is a rain suit. You may carry a couple of tools because your bike or somebody else's may have a small little glitch you can get handled. And that's one good thing I love about my brothers here is that some of us here are very handy. So if something was to happen, we're not calling AAA to get us somewhere, but we can turn a wrench or two and get everybody back on the road, at least get us somewhere safe and make it happen from there. And we're always learning from that. If somebody's doing some maintenance to their bike at their house, they'll put out on our chat line, hey, I'm doing an oil change today. I'm doing some brakes. I'm doing a tune-up. And some of the fellows who don't know or just want to know more information or may want to do theirs at the same time will pull up to your residence or pull up to the clubhouse here. But we have a few tools here to make it happen. And we'll just have a day of it, changing the oil, doing brakes, changing spark plugs. And if we need to, wash the bikes real quick, sit back, have a bit, and everybody go about their day. So that's one of the benefits of having a clubhouse is that it's our house. At any point in time, any member can come up, chill out, hang out, and just have a good time. You off work and want to come somewhere and chill, you got a house. This is your second home. You can come to at any point in time. So that is one of the great things of it.
No doubt. So listen, y'all got one of those clubhouses. So if I came to your clubhouse on, well, I think you said the fourth Friday, right? If I
Yeah.
Right.
stop by on the fourth Friday, will I see some bikes in there also? Is it one of those
You
type of clubhouses?
you go you
Few
go
bikes
you
inside?
so we're a neutral bike club. So you're gonna see everybody at our house. From one percenters, 99 to everyday walking people. And it's bikes up and down the street. Come on, make a trip down here, and you'll see for yourself.
No doubt. No doubt. Indeed. Now, Will. Indeed. Thank you for the invite.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
I'm gonna
So
let
so listen.
my my lead sergeant come in so he can get a little bit of this too.
Okay, it's only right.
What's going on? What's
What's
going on?
what's going on, Sergeant, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm all right. This is Switch. This is Switch.
Okay, Switch. Well, listen, man. Salute to you, Switch. And first things first, what you riding, brother?
Uh, Road Glide Ultra,
Roll Guy Ultra.
17. Yeah,
Okay, all right. No
limited.
doubt indeed. No
Yeah.
doubt. So listen. One thing I forgot to ask the prez. is, but I'm gonna ask you, being that you're in the president's seat right now,
Yeah.
what did you start with, man? How did the bike life start with you? What was your matter of fact? What was your first 600 or better?
Wow. To be honest with you, my first Harley was a 1967 Ironhead I built in the garage. Uh,
Mm,
I kind of got away from the sports bike. I just wasn't feeling it, and I just came off a divorce, and I was broke, but I wanted a Harley, and I was how you say I was mesmerized from the West Coast how they started Harleys back in the days. I was doing a history lesson, like on East Bay Dragons, the pictures, all the old pictures. I wanted to be like that when I started out. So my first 3 or 4 bikes was built in the garage. We called them death traps. And that was 67, 71. That's what I started out with. But that's when I fell in love with Harleys, the West Coast, and everything else. And kind of inspired a lot of people here to go to Harleys when they was on sports bikes. Because they used to laugh at me when I was on that raggedy Harley, leaking oil always from here to Daytona. And now they see why the love I have for it, no matter what I'm riding. Yeah.
no doubt. How long have you been riding Harleys, man?
Since 19 probably 95.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like I said, everybody was on
You're a
sports
Harley
bikes.
master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
People like him was flying me up by me on high boosters. It was a high booster town. Everybody
Okay.
had boosters. They
Is,
still got them now,
did you
but
did you start on a booster
no,
also?
I had a Gixxer 1000.
Okay.
And I used to have to race these fools on them boosters. And I was like, man, they're gonna kill me trying to keep up with these boosters because everybody had a boosters.
No
And
doubt.
like I said, I just wasn't. I could ride them, but it wasn't me. It was something telling me that wasn't this not you. And I just started looking up the history of bikes and fell in love with East Bay Dragons and seen all the old pictures, all the chosen few, old bunch, all the original clubs. They was building bikes. I wanted to be that for a while to see how that experience was. And like you said, that's what made me, get into that. But at that time, like you said, it was a sports bike town. I mean, you had like one of the guys you interviewed not too long, Javier Riders. They ran Jacksonville with the sports bikes, the high boosters, everything. They used to fly. I mean, it take them 30 to 40 minutes to get where we're going. It take them 10 minutes. I get there, but that was the time period when I was transitioning to Harleys, and they was killing it out here with them high boosters. Mhm.
No doubt. No doubt.
Mhm.
How about you, VP? Where did you where did you start? How did it start with you as far as the bike life journey, man?
My first bike was a Cal 600. A friend of mine had bought it up 1000 and had it sitting there and said, "Hey, you want to ride it?" And took off. Did some mods to it to make it a little bit better. Then from there, my first bike I bought was a Cal ZX7, ZX7R. Rode it for many days. Matter of fact, I've rode it as far as West Palm from Jacksonville. Rode that for many years, and then bought me a '99 Hayabusa of all things. I was looking at a ZX12. I was trying to stay Kawasaki, but caught a deal on the '99 and could not resist it. So it's a '99. I still have it to this day. It's in the garage, but sidewinder exhaust, 240 back tire, so it's tricked out nicely. Just I haven't rode it since I bought my Harley, and I fell in love with Harleys as a kid. My dad was on a Harley. He's been riding since '86. He's on his fifth Harley now, but he still has his '86, and it sounds good. It rides good. Matter of fact, I rode it about a month and a half ago. But I fell in love then with my dad, hearing him in the morning cranking up to go to work, hearing him come home through the neighborhood when it was quiet at night. Didn't understand how I would be in that same spot now when just riding, coming to the clubhouse at night as we was waiting for the other brothers to come up. I was naming who was pulling up when they were just by the sound of their bikes. And it's just the Harley love kind of burns through you from buying the gear that you wear, from the shirts, boots, jeans, shirts, and whatnot. But the camaraderie you get when you're out on the road, when little kids pull up to the light and give you a thumbs up when they see your bike, when just on the road truck drivers or anybody who may have a Harley just like the Harley lifestyle gives you that acknowledgement. And I realized how much more love you got on the bike scene on a Harley than you did on the sport bike. Now, I mean, there's much love for the sport bike scene. I still love the sport bikes, but the Harley world is a whole different ball game by itself. I mean, I've been broke down on the side of the road on my sport bike, and people pass by like, whatever. I've stopped on my Harley just to check my phone because I was trying to get somewhere. People pulled over asking, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" Yeah, I'm good. Just checking something for a minute. So it's a big difference on how you're treated when you ride a sport bike compared to a Harley.
It's almost like a fraternity. I tell people that's not in the Harleys yet, I say it's not just getting a Harley. You join a fraternity. Harley Davidson is like the brand is fraternity. It don't matter who you are. You pull up on that bike anywhere. If someone used to pull up next to a bunch of Harleys, they don't care what color you is, who you, where you from. They're gonna like, oh, he's on a Harley. He's one of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I tell people that kind of slow getting into Harleys. I say you're not just getting a Harley, you're joining a family, a fraternity, and it's a whole different lifestyle. And we call it grown-up lifestyle. So you want to, hey, you can grow out of a sports bike, but you grow into a Harley. Yeah, you
No
grow
doubt.
with a Harley. Yeah.
No
So you
doubt.
get
Yeah.
old, your back start hurting, and your knees hurt on that sports bike, and you tired of being old. The old lady kicked, she pissed off by riding that sports bike, put on that Harley, whole different. And everybody out there listen to us on the Harley, they know. They shaking their head like, yeah, yeah,
No
ain't nothing
doubt.
like it. Yeah.
One Blood ain't playing with them hogs. I respect it.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Prerequisite, y'all.
yeah.
Don't look
And
that way without a hog.
yeah.
You heard?
And the reason why we decided to go hard because we want Blood. We want to keep our club real traditional, old school traditional. How we conduct ourselves with the diamonds, how we conduct ourselves in town, old school traditional. Try to keep that thing going. And old school traditional parties was the old school thing. So we kind of stayed with that. We lost some brothers because, they had Indians and stuff like that, but we wanted to be a traditional Harley Davidson club. And when you come in through with Nutba Harleys, like Rail Breed, Kings, all them boys just got Nutba Harleys, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And you just, also, you just like a parade. So we wanted to be on that level. And that's why we decided to go all Harley. We made the club.
Do y'all guys ride to like those big annuals in Atlanta, like Kings of the South, Rare
Yeah,
Breed? Do
we
y'all
have. Yeah,
ride to those events?
we've done some of the bigger annuals. Like you say in Atlanta, even the ones they have in Tampa or in Texas as well. So we get out and ride and have good relationships with those clubs as well.
Yeah.
No doubt. How long is the ride from Jacksonville to Atlanta on the motorcycles? Roughly.
5 hours. Yeah, from Jacksonville to Atlanta, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Do
not
that
too
one.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that on a lunch break.
Word out. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you, Sarge, man? So tell us, man. Tell us about your longest ride, man. Yeah. Give us something good, man.
The Arizona.
Woo.
Every time I got to West Coast, there always something happened. I got all the way to Oklahoma at one time, and the rain was coming down so bad. It was just I can't turn around and come back. So, like you said, my
Wow.
personal goal is to get to Cali. Like I told you, that's where I started with my Harleys. So, I'm gonna get to Cali regardless. And I'm going to Chicago, and I want to go to Detroit and check out the brothers up there. There's a couple of clubs I want to check out out there. But LA is, California is definitely on my bucket list real soon.
No
But Texas,
doubt.
I've been to Texas a few times, in Arizona, and that's like you said, that's been some memory trips. Coming back in the rain and cold, like you come back to Florida, you don't think it's gonna be rain and cold at the same time, and we froze from Pensacola all the way to Jacksonville, not thinking, it's gonna be cold in Florida. But
No
I
doubt.
love that. Yeah, but we
You,
got some brothers there that can ride. Our brother Slap and our brother Bo and Big G. He don't did 48 states. So they don't been out to North Dakota, South Dakota, stuff like that. Adventures. They consider Mr. 35 because they're the ultimate ground pounders. So we call them Mr. When you talk, they don't say, "Hey, Mr. Bo and Mr. Slap," because they don't did it. So I'm trying to get
and
that chance
these
too.
are all brothers in your
Yeah,
club?
us in our club. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they don't been places. And like I said, Big G, he don't did the 48 states. You know, and, he's big on that. So he's gonna do that again. So we
What's
get
Big G
out there.
riding?
Hmm?
What's Big G riding?
He got a road
Road
glide too.
Road
Yeah.
glide.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what's
And
up.
the thing with our club is when we first started, like some clubs just want to get out there and ground pound right away. But the thing is, we got to take the city first. We gotta let the city know who we are. When you come to the city, like who this, who that? Hey, One Blood. So some clubs just want to get out there and hit the road and travel, but you gotta take care of your city. If the city don't back you up, if you got a club in your own city don't back you up, you're not doing it right. You know, you got to go out of town, get people from out of town to come support you. You need to do more stuff in the city. I mean, it's good to ground pound, but you got to have, like you said earlier, you got to be known, got to be there for your city. So that's why we took us a while to get out and travel, because we want to make sure that we do everything, the cities and the nearby cities like Savannah, Lake City, Daytona, take care of them places where they know us when we ride through. Now, 4 years we can travel. You know, people know us. We can go to Texas, go to, up north, out west, because, we don't did our little thing around Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It's time to branch out. So
No
that's what
doubt.
we,
Yeah,
that's,
do y'all guys hit the PRO convention? Y'all participate with that? The pride?
matter of fact, we're going this year.
Yeah.
PRO. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna be in Atlanta for it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You'll
No,
definitely be there.
I know it's gonna be a big one down there.
Yeah.
Okay. No doubt. No doubt.
So you already know it's gonna be a show on shows.
Yeah. And you know
No
the
doubt.
boys in Atlanta, they're gonna represent, so they're gonna show out. They're gonna show out. So I can imagine that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be
No
fun.
doubt.
Mm.
Do y'all guys do any charity events? Your club?
Yeah.
Y'all do anything? What
So,
charities have y'all
like we
guys ever
mentioned
worked
earlier, we
with?
team up with the city on the 99 side, and we do a lot of charity events there. So, on the 21st of this year, matter of fact, we have the kids' Christmas. We're doing a donation for that. We did a Halloween donation, trick or treat, or trunk or treat, shall I say, for the kids. I think it was a Boys and Girls Club. So we assisted in doing that. For Thanksgiving, we picked out 4 families that are close by our clubhouse. So we try to give back to our immediate community. So we picked 4 families this year. And we didn't do the traditional Thanksgiving of turkey, dressing, ham, and all that. We did some non-traditional items that we feel that folks could use long term. So, we got them a rotisserie chicken with the sides. We got them a spaghetti dinner, all the items to make that. We got them the jambalaya meal kit so they can do that as well. And a couple of household cleaning items and whatnot. So Thanksgiving is great, and we understand that. But like a lot of us, after 2 or 3 days of eating turkey, ham, and dressing, you kind of get a little tired of it. So we wanted to get something different. So we provided a care package that had 4 dinner meals and also 2 breakfast meals as well. So that could get them potentially a week's worth plus of food they can eat on of different varieties.
No doubt. Listen, fellas, I'm assuming that your club is an all men's club, correct? Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
So I'm gonna ask you a question real quick, man. Try to switch it up. So if there was a guy who just joined your club, right? New on the Jacksonville bike set, enjoying the Jacksonville bike set, single brother. What advice would you give him as far as dating another woman on the Jacksonville bike set? What advice would you give that new brother?
The first thing I tell them, don't be in a rush. Sit back and see what's going on, because you might think certain person ain't mess with single. You don't see it with nobody, but somebody's watching her. So you sit back, and the best thing I tell them is to get to know. Don't rush to talk to them. Get to know everybody.
Yeah.
Get to know, because like I said, we do have a lot of women come through here from different clubs. Get to know them. Be friends with them and ask them, hey, you talking to anybody, dealing with, they'll tell you, hey, they say lie, but don't be so quick to get out there and want to get your feelings hurt. Sit back. I be tell our
Yo, bro, that
prospects
doesn't sound
all the
too
time.
encouraging, man.
Yeah. I be
Yo.
telling our prospects all the time. Sit back, keep your mouth shut, and see what's going on. And keep your
Yeah.
eyes open. Don't do nothing. Just sit back and watch. The more you watch, the more you figure out. And do not.
Oh,
Trust me, we don't do a lot about this
hold on.
clubhouse.
So, hold on,
Like
bro.
face first.
So,
Mess with
hold
the
on, bro.
wrong
So,
female.
you know what? I love this conversation. So, assuming I'm new in the club, feeling good,
Yeah.
never been on the bike set, I'm loving the vibe, everyone's cool, brand new friends. I say, yo, Sarge, man, yo, that girl over there, yo, something about her, man. Yo, I want to get with her, bro. Yo, I got to holler at her.
Yeah.
So you gonna tell a brother, whoa, fall back.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
See what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. Because, like you said, I'm gonna tell her, because
I can
if you
see you
think she
doing it
bad,
now too.
you think she bad, it's about 10 other dudes in here think she bad too. So you better, yeah,
Oh,
you better just walk up to
shit.
her and say how you doing, and just say, hey, I just want to know. I don't even try to holler at you. I just want to just talk, just say have a conversation. But you better see how she carry herself in the club. She might, cause like I said, we got a lot of civilians coming here. They like to come
Yeah.
hang out. So if I don't know them personally, I'm like, hey, you need to find out. But I know them personally, I'll be telling them straight up truth. Like, hey, she's single, but she's dealing with some diamonds. So yeah, so you better, so you better,
Proceed with caution, huh?
yeah, proceed with caution. So yeah, so watch yourself. But I tell them
Oh
the straight
God.
up truth. Like I said, me being a sergeant, I don't want no commotion going on. I might just go up and ask her what's going on before he will, because they know I'm not trying to holler at him because my old lady ain't playing. So I ask her what's going on with her. Then I go back and tell him, okay, she's straight. So so we won't have no commotion up here. 'Cause like
No
you
doubt.
said, yeah, like you said, she might just be sitting there chilling all night, but her old man probably in the parking lot just getting drunk, and she just ain't saying
Ooh.
nothing.
Don't want to get caught up in no nonsense, in other words.
Exactly, and I know that's in every clubhouse, especially like the bigger clubhouses. A lot of these sergeant arms, the guys got to deal with guys drunk and stepping to the chick the wrong way, and she ain't about that nonsense, and they got to get thrown out on their head the wrong way and get a bad vibe. Like, oh man, they kicked me out the clubhouse. Yeah, because you was in there messing with the chicks. Chill out, take it slow. Ain't no rush.
Listen,
Yeah.
so somebody shout to Rebel with class. I see you, sis. Salute to you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She's up here from New York, and someone else, Mr. Push Up 14 checked in. He said the rookies always get in trouble.
Yeah.
I once was him.
Exactly.
No, that's
Mm.
real. So listen, fellas, let me ask you another question, man, from someone who lives out of state. I know Florida is a big happy gun state, man. So I'm sure everybody's riding with their shit. So how does it work as far as clubhouses down there? Can everyone pretty much go into a clubhouse with their firearm? Can people go into an annual with their firearm? How does it kind of work down there?
Each
I mean,
each
you can
club,
keep it politically
yeah.
correct. I
Each
want to say
club
nothing
handles their
negative, but how's it supposed to work? Like usually?
each club handles their business accordingly to how they want to. Some may
Okay,
give you a pat down and search, some may not. When you have an annual, it all depends on the venue. Again, some venues are open to whatever. Some are very strict on what you can and cannot do. So that just falls in the line of what that club wants to handle and what they want to do.
okay.
Some clubs have security. Some clubs use their sergeants. Just depends on the venue, the event, and what's going on in the city.
Yeah.
I'm
And
thinking
like you said,
about more of the
yeah,
firearm stuff. Like
it,
like
like like
how does that work
but,
down
but
there?
like you said, most of us in Jacksonville are family. We're a tight, family community. So going to a clubhouse, you don't on a regular night, bike night, we don't really check, but we all know everybody got a gun in
Okay.
Florida. So that kind of keep the stuff down, because if you got one, they made another one. We all got one. So we don't have to walk around with our guns out, you know,
Advertise.
advertising that we got a gun on us, because we know you got one. So why we got to, have an AR-15 strapped around our back, or gun sticking out our back pocket? You know I got one, so I ain't got to show you. I know you got one, so you got to show me. But traditional wise, like going to like maybe a diamond, going to a meeting, going to a diamond's house, you leave that stuff like that on the bike. That's how you say, because we traditional, you know. So we'll show them respect by leaving our guns and stuff on the bike. Keep somebody out there to watch the bikes. And so, we know we in there, we protected. So if something go down, they know they'll get us out of there. We get to the parking lot. It's a different story.
No doubt.
But so we show a lot of the, like I said, Diamond Clubhouse that respect. But a lot of times they don't really search us neither, because they know us. They know we're not coming there to start no mess. Like I said, we cool with we cool with the city. We cool with all the diamonds and all the other clubhouses. So it's so neutral here. We don't do that. Like you said, on the different venue annuals, you go in somebody's, you rent out a building. Well, they got to have security, stuff like that. That's different. But
Okay.
regular nights, regular days. I've been up and down Florida, and nobody really checked me going in the door. It's just how I feel. If I want to take it in or not, leave on the bike, but nobody checks. But like you said, everybody has a scrap. Even the females got scrap. So that's just how it is in Florida.
No
So
doubt.
yeah.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it. I know, for what y'all have down there, up here, up top is something new. For us,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because like in the real big cities, they
Yes.
they
Especially
frown
New York.
upon us having
Yeah.
guns. That's one thing
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do give Trump and that Supreme Court he brought in, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have those gun rights. They kind of gave it to us a couple years ago, so now people starting to get their guns. Like
Yeah.
y'all brothers been having y'all shit,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They put a lot of restrictions on them though. You damn near can't get nowhere with them. You can't
Yeah.
go to like I don't know, just certain venues and Times Square and Subway and airport, whatever the fuck. You damn sure can't even take that shit nowhere.
Yeah.
But they are trying to,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's the hardest thing coming from the South, like Georgia, Texas, Florida, and we head up north to spots where you don't supposed to have a gun on you at all. Is so it's kind of hard. We got to definitely leave on the bikes because you don't want to get caught with it on you because we don't know you got to learn the laws for each state. But like you said, coming from the South and going up north to different areas, you got to know their law,
Gotta
how they
know, bro.
carry.
Yeah.
So the
Gotta
thing is, like
know.
say New York, as soon as you hit the line, them things in the tour bag, lock them up. Don't hide them deep as you can. Don't let that
Indeed.
police search you. Go to jail before that police open up your tour bag. Say, no what? Take me to jail before you open up my tour bag.
Shit, let me tell you, in New York, that just having a gun, someone has a gun and they don't have a license,
Yeah.
that shit mandatory 3.5, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they on some bullshit up here, bro.
Yeah.
So it's you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But back to the bike set real quick, man. So listen, when it comes to your club, man, like what's your favorite Jacksonville hangout or destination when your brothers ride, man? What do
Okay.
or do you have a
I
hangout
mean,
besides the clubhouse?
Yeah.
Is there someplace you
within the
guys
city,
frequent?
again, right now you have, I don't think, 4 or 5 different clubhouses within the Jacksonville city. So someone is always open on some night.
Okay.
Because of the amount of clubs we have here in Jacksonville, just about every week there's at least 2 or 3 bike nights. So it's always
Hmm.
somewhere to go hang if you want to go see someone on a bike set. Also, we have a park here in Jacksonville that a lot of us hang out at on the weekends or after work,
Okay.
just to simply go hang out. So
Yeah.
I can also say, especially when the weather's on the brighter side and not right now in the 30s, there is always something to do in Jacksonville, whether you ride your bike or you want to drive your car and head to the bike scene. There's always something
Hit
to
the
do.
beach. Yeah.
Yeah.
We on the beach, so guys ride the beach. This is a big city, so it's part of the town that we don't even hang out on because the city's so big. So west side, the beach side, around the area towns around Jacksonville, you want to get out, you get out. But like you said, on Sundays, Lonnie Miller Park, if you come in town, you want to see some people, just go straight to Lonnie Miller Park on the north side. That's where the
Okay.
majority of people be out on Sundays. Yeah. Yeah.
No doubt. So listen, where's the I know Jacksonville, you have your own set, pretty much clubs, all that good shit. Where's the next closest set where they have their own like kind of group? Like if you want to go a party, I don't know, an hour away, a couple hours away on another set. Where's the next closest set to
So
y'all
bike set
guys?
wise, from Jacksonville,
Yeah.
you would either go north to Savannah, or you can go south of Daytona. If you want to cut across the state, you have Tampa. It's a lot of good bike clubs in Tampa, and then you can always go south to Miami for a lot of the area and have a good time there as well. So those are some of the spots that we have frequented. As we say, a turn and burn. We'll leave here on a Saturday morning, ride over to Tampa, hang out there for a few, then come back to Jacksonville, and that's a day run for us.
Yeah. Definitely
Okay.
Savannah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
Savannah
so
is always a day run.
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
how far is Savannah from y'all guys?
2 hours.
Right at 2 hours.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So someone's
Tank of
having
gas.
an annual in Savannah, most likely going to see some Jacksonville clubs
Oh,
there.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just there about a month and a half ago for annual.
Okay.
yeah, the real breed. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Copy that.
yeah, and that's the thing too. Like you got so many small towns in Georgia, like North Georgia compared to like the area where you at. So it's more southern towns in South Georgia. So we like Hinesville, Savannah, Brunswick. So you got little small towns like that. So you got to either hit the small, you can't always hit the big clubs. You got to hit the country clubs that been around for a long time, just to show your face. Say, hey, we here. You come to Jacksonville, come holler at us. We see y'all. So you got little small towns all through Georgia. If you ever know Georgia, you know Georgia got a bunch of small towns in the South. So you can always hit Georgia and find somewhere to go compared to like North Florida. Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Copy, fellas. Copy. I'm learning. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. So listen, man. I'm gonna ask you another question. I know your brother talked about East Bay Dragons. I know you talked about East Bay. We already know that's a very, what's the word? That's a historic,
Yeah.
I guess, black
Mm-hmm.
bike club. I'm trying to find that word. You know what I'm saying? But are there any? Y'all guys have any clubs, old school clubs that inspired y'all, or y'all guys respect that's been on the Jacksonville set for a while? Would y'all like to acknowledge some clubs?
Yeah, I mean in Jacksonville we have two clubs who've been around. They're still around today. You have Jacksonville Trotters. I wish I could tell you exactly what their year number is. I want to say it's in the 70s.
70s.
I think so. And then you also have Group Riders who have been here for quite some time as well. So those are two, as you can call, legendary clubs for the city. We've had a few more over the years, but unfortunately, they have dismantled, so they're not around anymore. But those are two of the clubs who I can say who have been in the city for quite some time in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Like I said, we definitely have to we show them respect. Even on our bike nights, we'll shut it down between 11 and 12, and we'll tell everybody, because group riders, they stay open real late. And we tell everybody they go to group riders, they leave our bike night. So, we keep it, OG, we show them that respect. Because, like I said, we can stay open to 2 o'clock in the morning, but be like, hey, 12 o'clock, it's time to go to group riders. And go get that pork chop sandwich.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No, that's
Mm-hmm.
real, bro. I see you, man. Spreading that love around. I see you. Okay. So, let me ask you a question, man. I know you guys are on hogs, so I'm gonna assume that police really don't fuck with hogs too much. But what's your relationship with law enforcement and the bike clubs in Jacksonville? I mean,
Um,
are y'all okay? Police don't fuck with y'all, or is there
Yeah, no, where I
drama?
mean, from all events I've been to, I mean, we've had police at events doing security, but just throughout the city as a whole, I cannot recall in the last 5 years of any event to where police were present, whether it be us just riding as a group going somewhere, or there was a city event and annual going on. I can't recall offhand any time that our police department has to be on scene to handle any type of event or to bother us, as they say, for doing anything unique and weird. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
you're gonna hit the speed limit a few notches above that to get where you're going to get out of the way of traffic. That's just what we do. But other than that, unless you're really doing something stupid, in most cases, yeah, no, we don't have that problem. I mean, we're not like Cali where they have those bike night sets where they can kind of rip the road up and have some good fun. I wish we did. But no, as for the police and all messing with you while you're riding, I can't recall any occurrences that I've heard of personally where just
okay.
for no reason you was being bothered.
Yeah, because we got
It-
the head gang task force for this neighborhood. He rides by this to check up on us. He don't ride by to be nosy. He ride by, hey, how y'all doing? I ain't see y'all in a while. Y'all been all right? He actually check up on us instead of just like trying to be nosy. He want to make sure we're all right because we clean the neighborhood up in this area, this corner. It's quiet now. There's no drugs, no stuff like that. So he respects that. So they don't even, when we have bike nights and stuff like that, they don't even come down our road. They
mm,
show us that respect. They ride down the main road, but they don't like ride by to be nosy. Unless he can actually come to speak. He's like, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? But other than that, they see them haulers, they don't even look our way. They just keep going.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice, nice. Um, let me ask you another one real quick, fellas, because we're gonna wrap this up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all guys an opportunity to to speak. And I'd like to know from each one of y'all, what do you think is something that would y'all would like to see on the bike set as far as something that may improve? What do you think? What would you like to see going forward, like a recommendation as far as the Jacksonville bike set? You know what I'm saying? To make it better
Um,
per se.
I think in Jacksonville, I think things are going well. One thing we have here in the city, we call it a 99 meeting. Once a quarter, all the clubs in Jacksonville get together. We discuss our annuals for the year. So, like our first one will be January 4th, and we'll discuss all the annuals for the year so that nobody's tripping over each other. So Club A is not on the same day as Club B. You know, if we need to, somebody needs to move a date around or they partnership up. Okay, we'll just do ours on Friday. You do yours on Saturday. So we map it out for the year so that everybody has a chance to have their annual and for their annual to be successful. That's a great thing that we have here in the city. It works well for us for the amount of clubs we have here. So I think that's one of the greatest things that we have. As for what we can do to improve in the city, not really much. Everybody gets along. You can pull up on any bike set at any point in time, and you're going to get that motorcycle family love. No matter what club you with, you're going to get dapped up. You're going to get hellos. You're going to get, do you want a drink? Do you need a drink? Do you need whatever? So it's always open arms in the city. I have rarely went somewhere and had someone kind of shun you out or give you the side eye or whatnot. I think that's one of the things we like about being One Blood is that we neutral and we get along with everyone. But in the cities itself, everybody gets along with everybody. Everybody supports each other. If somebody in another club has their own personal business and you need that service done, whatever, we'll reach out to them first just to try to keep that money within the MC community. And we move forward from there. So we try to do a lot of networking as well. I think that's one thing we can improve on. And some of our networking within the MC community. You know, if you own a lawn business, I need my lawn cut. Let me reach out to this person first and see. But we have several DJs within our MC community, so we use them for our annuals. Reach out to them first before we even go anywhere else.
Fleet DJs. Yeah.
So for us, I think just a little bit more networking can help us out in the city. But all in all, I love what the city has right now. It's in a good
No
spot.
doubt.
Yeah.
That's positive. I love it.
Yeah. Only thing I wouldn't mind having, as a bike community, I wouldn't mind having like a big event, like you said, the prop, the roundup. They actually show what Jacksonville is all about. It's kind of hard to do it here because, they're real strict in Jacksonville, but I love to see something like a big event. People from everywhere that never been to Jacksonville, they actually come see how it is and see how the bike community is, how close we are here in Jacksonville. So that's the only thing I would like to see, a big event. We try to have like a semi-Daytona event, that don't go off well, So it's kind of hard, but I love to see something like that, especially something like the Roundup come down or something like that. And we really show the love, no matter where you're from, New York, West Coast, the bike community show you. So we open the arms up, open the gates, and we'll really show what Jackson was all about.
I like that, bro. And
Mhm.
I hope that something like the Proc or the Roundup does come to Jacksonville
Yeah,
sooner
yeah.
than later.
And,
Well,
and, and we
I
right
know.
and we right here, I-10, 95. I mean, you
Yeah.
got to go no back road, I-10, 95 come right in Jacksonville. And now you trying to drop the subject, like, especially guys from New York, up in that area in Philly. If you're coming down 95, going to the Key West or something like that, going to Miami, you need to stop, have a break, rain, or something going on with your bike, call
hit
us.
us up.
Call us. Like you said, our clubhouse is open for everybody, anybody. We'll come put you in the clubhouse overnight. We'll work on your bike, but you need a place to stay, a clubhouse to hit, give us a call. Like you said, everybody got a key. You can call one member. He's going to open up that clubhouse for you. And just be one member and all y'all in here drinking and having fun. But we'll open it up some kind of way,
No
so
doubt.
so you coming to Jacksonville, don't have no worries, make a phone call, the whole bike community come out, take care of you.
No doubt. And once again, before we get up out of
Mhm.
here, please let everyone know what nights your clubhouse is open for bikers to stop by.
So again, our bike nights are every fourth Friday. Every fourth Friday is our bike night. Our annual this year will be the last weekend of October. If I'm correct, I think it's the 24th and 25th. So this year, our annual will be the last weekend in October. Every fourth Friday, 1820 Westcott Street, Jacksonville, Florida. You can also look up One Blood on Facebook and also on IG.
No doubt. And you spell one WNE, right? I mean ONE, not
ONE,
just
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
O-N-E. All right, y'all, you hear it right there. One Blood on Facebook, One Blood on IG. Fellas, it was a pleasure. You know
Same,
what I'm
same. Thank
saying?
you, thank you.
Indeed, man. I appreciate y'all brothers rocking with us and being a
Yep.
part of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're here to, you know, to let people know more about what you're doing, any events. And if someone has a personal business, feel free to send those, whatever material you have, send it to T-Rail, send it to the page. We're here for shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Networking is shit that we love to do. And I respect the fact you said that's something we need to do more often as well as black people and black and brown people. So I'm with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But once again, salute, fellas. Appreciate the time. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
And until the next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
All right,
T-Real.
y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Salute.
T-Rail.
All right.
Mhm.